That to get the home prelim, Anthony?
Mate, it's first mission accomplished, I think. I mean, start of the year, you always want to try and get yourself into that top 4 position and pre-final, and then obviously you need some luck from there on in, but we've set ourselves up as well as we can, and hopefully Bendigo Kilsyth have a really good hit out on Friday night.
Do you wish there was a way that you could host the conference final? Like, is it pretty disappointing that all the fans won't be able to go for that?
I won't say well, it is disappointing, but it's frustrating at the same time. I mean, I think it's an opportunity for your sponsors and your community and your crowds to get rewarded for the support they've given the club. And I've said this for a couple of years. I really think they need to look at that finals. For me, even if you've got to cut the season shorter a couple of weeks or move it forward, like start earlier, so you can have a best of 3 final, make it more interesting at this time of the year. This is when you want to be coming along and watching hoops. You saw the crowd last week, and I just don't think we've taken advantage as a league to have a think around how that can really help the product.
Do you guys give the league feedback on stuff like that?
Oh, I'm sure the board will, probably Brett McKay and that, but not really a coach's decision. But again, all right, so it's best of 3. We play Bendigo, for instance. It'd be great to go over there for game 1 and then have game 2 and 3 in Hobart and reward their fans as well. I mean, it's been a long season, and the reason you play is for playoff basketball, and I think it's a great opportunity for the league to probably have a rethink or a reset around that stuff.
Who would you rather play on Sunday?
Oh, much of a muchness, really. I think obviously Kilsyth have done an amazing job. I actually put forward my coach of the year for the Kilsyth coach. I think for where he's got to with that team is phenomenal. So credit to him and the club. And then you've got Bendigo, who broke our winning streak a few weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago. So they'd be pretty confident that they could come in here and maybe get an upset. So, I mean, either way though, they've both got their advantages and disadvantages.
What about personnel-wise? Everyone got unscathed, did they?
Jacob Richards got a bit of concussion yesterday, apparently at Jack Jumpers training. So he's the only one that I know of at the moment that may be on a day decision. But the rest are ready to go. Really excited about the next 3 or 4 weeks and what we can hopefully achieve. And it all starts on Sunday at home.
What's the protocols around concussion in NBL1?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's 7 days, which would rule him out, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We're hopeful to get some more information that later in the week.
You mentioned Harry was sick last week.
Yeah.
How's he going?
Yeah, good. Back at training and full on. He was unwell, hadn't trained for most of that week coming in. I certainly think he felt the effects of that, but and then obviously Sam and Jared and Jacob had a very intense week at training apparently as well. So they were pretty sore and banged up by the end of Saturday night. So probably a bit of an advantage being a Sunday afternoon games, give those guys a chance to freshen up a little bit, and no excuses. I mean, it's make or break every game now. So this is what you play for.
I know that boys don't train, JJ's boys, that's right, isn't it?
No, they don't train with us, no.
Yeah, so do you have any other restrictions as far as playing goes from them, or you can just run them 40 minutes if you want to?
Oh, look, we're in close contact with the physio team and Ryan Carroll, that's done an amazing job since joining that club. So he's very clear with his correspondence and how far we can push these guys, but they've been nothing but supportive, and I think credit to them and Coach Roth that they've gotten right behind this NBL1 program and the Chargers, and we couldn't be happier.
I know teams used to play 2 games a weekend, but do you think any advantage for you guys being at home only 1 game?
Well, let me say this. It would have been a big disadvantage if we had a loss last weekend. Like right now, we would have played Frankston on Friday, got up early the next morning and had to drive to Mount Gambier to play on the Sunday. So we look at the alternative. It's worked out pretty well, and can't wait till Sunday 2 o'clock.
touched on the crowd before. How happy were you with
Oh.
the turnout and hoping for similar on Sunday?
Yeah, not just turnout, but I think basketball, what I have noticed is the community's becoming more educated and sort of understand the game a little bit more and getting more involved. The atmosphere there on Saturday night was fantastic, and I think we ended up with 1,400 people, and it just makes for a great night. So Sunday could be even bigger with what's at stake, and hopefully we come out in the right end.
You feel pressure going into this game? Getting out?
No, you probably feel pressure more getting to this stage. The pre-final, I mean, things can go against you, things can go with you, so it's just getting to this time of year where you're one game off a grand final. So obviously we'd be devastated if we lost, but the reality is we've gotten down to the second last game of the year. So, I mean, whatever happens here happens, but I'm quietly confident with the group we've got. As we said, we're going after a national title, and it's not going to be any easy feat, but it all starts this Sunday.
You kept Sandringham to 55.
Yeah.
Was that just incredible defence, or were they missing open shots? Or?
Yeah, they missed a lot of shots. We missed a lot of shots, and as I said, you can have those nights. But I thought our defence was phenomenal. Like, you got some of the best defensive players in the country, like Sam McDaniel, Jared Bear. So if you wanted to rate them in NBL, their defence is. If I've got a problem offensively or defensively, I'll just say, Sam, go and lock that guy up, and he can do it. He's just incredible athlete, both ends of the floor. So things are going well. We just got to maintain what we're doing, get better this week, and hopefully be playing in a championship game Saturday week.